Ahoy, me mateys! It is the Loki monster here, and yes, big spoiler alert, this really is the Prepare for Atlantis questline. Now, due to a glitch that happened weeks ago, I was actually able to do this questline. Now, I did contact the developers about it and explained the glitch, told them that I had been filming, and they have not asked me to sit on it, so here it is. So first we're going to bring up our travel menu, and then we're going to scroll down to the Mysterious Islands and Yoki Island. Now, as you can see in the upper right hand corner, I have a Prepare for Atlantis Part 2, yes, Part 2 questline. Now, the reason it's Part 2 was because I actually accidentally did Part 1 by talking to Yuki Jin several weeks ago, when you may have noticed you had the quest in the upper right hand corner that said to go talk to Robina and kill some frog zards that actually led nowhere. So we're actually just going to head to the Shadow of the Wind village to talk to Pai Mei. Now, because this is a continuation of the quest for the trident, you're going to have had to have played through to the point where you have the second part already, which left you off at Yuki Jin on the docks of the Shadow of the Wind village, which is where I got the very first quest several weeks ago. So it's likely that will be your starting point. So let's talk to Pai Mei here. Now, of course, in order to make something like a breathing brew, we're going to have to gather some ingredients. So I'm just going to turn this in. Now notice there are no quests here. What you want to do is look in your upper right hand corner again. So we have a list of ingredients for these quests, and what we're going to have to start with is water. And we're going to get the water crystal from some water spirits, as well as we'll need some sea slime, shark gills, and crab shells. So the first place we're going to head is the World Tree. So we're just going to bring up our travel menu, click on World Tree and World Tree, and then just right over to your right, here you're going to find the water spirits. So you don't actually have to pick up any drops, you just have to kill 10 of these. And once you've gotten 10, then you can bring up your travel menu. And this time we're going to the Mysterious Islands and we're going to Lelosia. And once you get here, you want to turn around and run off the dock this way, because the best place to hunt jellyfish is right here at the stern of the ship. Oops, upset a shark there. We have 3 of them that spawn right in this area, and it takes about 30 seconds for when you kill them for them to respawn, so you just have to sit and wait for them to respawn. So once you have 10 of those, you're going to head over to get some sharks. Now notice the sharks here on the floor, those are lurkers. You don't want the lurker sharks, you want the Lelosian shark, which is right here along the beach. So again, we've gotten 10 of those. There is a jellyfish that does spawn here, but only one. Now that we have 10 of them, it's time to get our final ingredients. So we're going to travel to, this time, Mysterious Islands and Yoki Island. Now what we want here are the island clogs. That's those great big orange crabs back here, not the little purple guys. They won't count. And now that we have those 10, we can head all the way back to the Shadow of the Wind village. And since I've already shown you how to get there, I'm not going to repeat that. So I'm at the village and I'm talking to Pai Mei. So this will trigger a cutscene, which is when I realized it had no background, that I probably wasn't supposed to be able to access this yet. But the important information he tells you here is that the potion will not help you in murky water. Now this time, the quest is actually in the menu, the Helping the Village. So I'm just going to click on that, and then our quest is to basically go see Yuki Jin to give her the breathing water, and also remind her about her tab. Now that was part of the cutscene, and I'm not going to share all of the cutscenes with you because I don't want to really spoil them, and they are really humorous. So now we're back to see Yuki Jin, who at this point just wants to break the deal with Captain Rhubarb and continue on without him, but she does relent. But you have to now find a way to sneak him into the village. So once again, there is no quest here that's visible. You're going to have to go in the right upper hand corner to see your quest. And notice Ninja Rhubarb is already standing next to her. So we're going to have to make a disguise for Captain Rhubarb. Now to do this, we're going to have to go see Ariana Shroda in the village to the Ninja Mask and Armor shop. And just click on Ariana here and it will go into a cutscene. Yes, she's not even wearing her regular clothes. And she is more than willing to make the disguise and keep it a secret for a favor. So, just going to hand that in, and that will bring up the menu. And now this time you see there is a quest on the menu. So we're going to click on that. And for her transaction, in order for her to do this, we're going to need some boar hair, some kappa shells, and a Tengu ceremonial bracelet. So all these items are available in the Oki Island area. You just have to go out into the forest here. Now, if you're playing this and you have some friends online, you could actually party up and do this much faster. Now I'm going to kill some kappas, that's a great spot for them, and some boars. You can actually kill both at the same time. And once you have 10 of both of them, we're going to head to the Tengu Bamboo Forest, which is just right up here. Now you should be familiar with Tengu, and this time we just have to run the forest dungeon, which is unfortunately solo only, but it's a lot better than the challenge. As you see, we have no traps here. Now, because he does spawn in 4 different locations, you're going to have to wander around till you find him. He's always the last place you look, I swear. And so you're going to have to kill him once there, and then he'll respawn somewhere else. So you have to find him and kill him, and then he'll do it once again as Super Tengu. And this time when you kill him, you'll have your drop. So now that we have our requirements, we just head back to the Ninja Mask and Armor shop and talk to Ariana Shroda again. So we hand that in and you'll find yet another quest on the menu. So apparently she's assembled a mysterious present that you're supposed to deliver to somebody who is gleeful that caught her attention in Lelosia. Now, we're supposed to give this person the present and report back. So we're going to head to the Mysterious Islands and Lelosia, and we're just going to follow the arrow, and the person with the happy disposition is no other than Happy, who is up here at the bar. So we're going to talk to Happy Fisk and give him that present. Now, again, I'm not going to spoil any of this for you because it is quite hilarious, and once we've done that, we can turn it in. So once again, you can find the next quest in the upper right hand corner, and it just tells you basically to return to Ariana and report on how he reacted to that gift. We do learn that this is going to lead to a future quest line down the road. So once we've gotten the outfit, then we can just hand in the quest, and then we'll get our next quest on the menu again. They're bouncing back and forth, so if you don't see it on the menu, look in the top right hand corner for them. And this one's just to deliver the clothes to Captain Rhubarb. Now the quickest way to Captain Rhubarb is just to use the travel menu, because we want him in the Mysterious Islands in Yoki Island. And of course he's on the beach here, so we're just going to click on him and talk to him. Now, I just wanted to take a second to ask you, if you like my videos, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Every little bit helps. And if you do subscribe, remember to turn on that notification so you don't miss any uploads just like this. So, we're handing over the costume to Captain Rhubarb, who's not so happy about wearing it, but agrees to do so. So he sends you on your way so he can get changed. So the quest is again in the upper right hand corner, and this time you're basically just going to speak with Captain Rhubarb again back in the Shadow of the Wind village. So basically right now we're just going to head to the dock So this is actually the location where you're probably going to be starting your mission, because I did by talking to Yuki Jin several weeks ago. Now we're going to talk to Ninja Rhubarb, and at the end of this cutscene we're going to drink down our breathing brews and head to Atlantis. And I'm just going to turn that in there with Captain Rhubarb, and if you click on the upper right hand corner again, you'll see the quest to journey to Atlantis, and you just have to talk to Yuki Jin. But as you can see, Depart for Atlantis is still locked. I want to thank you for joining me for this exclusive sneak peek at next week's mission. Now, we may only get this mission, or we may get this mission and Atlantis too. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.